Hi, I'm Dave from the Columbus Metropolitan Library, and today I'm going to read a book called Not Norman, a Goldfish story written by Kelly Bennett, illustrated by Noah Jones, and published by Candlewick Press. I think we're reading a story about a pet goldfish. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I like that picture, don't you? It looks like we're in the ocean. Oh, yes. When I got Norman, I didn't want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet. Not Norman. He looks disappointed, doesn't he? And it was his birthday. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and 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 around. That's what goldfish do, don't they? It's kind of their thing. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. His bowl does look kind of dirty. That's gunky. When I drop Norman into his nice clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping, flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up really good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Hey, want to swap one of your puppies for Norman? I ask. Swap means he wants to trade, even up a puppy for Norman. Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half his water is gone. Do you think the puppies thought the goldfish bowl was a water bowl? Looks like it. I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. And he just stares at me all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn at show and tell. And just as I started to talk about my goldfish, Emily shouts, "Ah, Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose?" Well, what do you think would happen to a classroom if there suddenly was a snake loose? Everybody panics. Does anyone hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman, though. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. Norman seems pretty loyal for a pet. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. Boom, 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 boom. The tuba is a marvelous instrument. It's big, makes low bass notes. Oh, beautiful instrument. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth. Glug, 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 he mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps the maestro, and try to play the proper notes. This is the maestro. He's the band teacher. Very good musician. Sounds pretty stern, too. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. And he glugs. Looks pretty late in the day, doesn't it? Time to go home. And that night, I'm sound asleep when suddenly, screech, screech. What's that noise? Screech, screech. Yikes, there's something at the window. And then, out of the corner of my eye, I spot Norman. He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. Hey, I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Hey, thanks for watching out for me, Norman. Sounds to me like Norman's a pretty good pet. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and mice and even lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. I think things worked out, didn't they? I hope you like that book. Do you remember what happened at the beginning? He wasn't so sure he wanted a pet like Norman. But he tried to give him away. He tried to do all sorts of other things. If you remember the story, it just didn't happen. And he ended up keeping Norman. Norman proved himself every step of the way. And we saw some pretty cool words. We learned the word swap. Swap means to trade, usually straight up. I'm going to trade Norman for one of your puppies. Luckily, that didn't happen. Tuba, that's my favorite word. Big musical instrument, lots of notes, boom, boom, boom. And maestro, the band teacher. So there's lots of new vocabulary in this book, lots of words to practice. If you like this book, Not Norman, you can come to the library and check it out, or you can go to columbuslibrary.org, reserve your own copy to any branch you would go to, and take it home and read it with your family. And if you like Not Norman, there's another book, a brand new book called Norman, a superstar goldfish. I think I got the title right, but you can check it out. Ask your librarian. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Bye.